Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow, whose mouse is on screen at the moment because that's how the emulator works. Even at full screen, this emulator doesn't happen to get rid of your mouse, which sucks, but oh well. Yeah, we're playing TCT2, and as I said last time, there are very few places that we can go, despite how many places there are on this map. I just want to take a quick second to go here, because there's literally nothing we can do at the moment, but the dreaded catastrophe decks are sealed in here. Yeah, this is post-game stuff that we cannot do at the moment. But it's going to come up at some point and we will do it because I haven't actually done them in a while and it should be good. But where we are going to go is into the game center. Because this game, unlike the original, actually has a game corner thing, which is really good. Anyway, Ronald, you are on this island as well. Which makes sense because you said you snuck aboard, right? So, you know, the airship thing before. So that's fine. Yep, slot machines, video games, blah, you can get chips for card vouchers, blah, and we are going to get one from him, which is the Bill's computer. Now the way this thing works is kind of interesting. It's not a card that you can play, but what it is, in Japan, this actually happened as well, where you physically traded away the cards to an address, you posted them, and they posted you back stuff from it. So really, what you've got to do is you've got to trade in this card plus 20 coins plus any of the Pokemon that it mentions there. The trade evolutions plus Omanyte for some reason. Never worked out why Omanyte was in here as well, but anyway, you trade in one of those cards with the coins in this one, and you will get a special promotional version of an evolution of the one that you send in. So if you send in a special Haunter, then you get the... no, not special Haunter, but if you send in any Haunter, except Dark Haunter, you will get back a Gengar card from the promotion. It's a promotional thing. And they've got unique attacks and stuff. I will show those off, because, yeah. As he's saying there, you trade it, and one of the other cards you get things. And yeah, of course you don't get the other cards back, but that's fine. And that's all, that's that. Of course you did. So, the problem is, in order to use that, we kind of need coins. And you are going to give us chips just for the hell of it. Now, the thing with this is that you need to basically take the chips and give them to this girl before you exit the place. So there is that to it. This girl is your prize corner, and if you try to leave without giving your coins back, then he will stop you, just like this. I don't know why that's a condition, but that is. Anyway, in here, we don't actually have what I expected to have. I was expecting to see Imakuni in here, to be honest, but apparently not. So yeah, every time losing stuff, whatever. You can't cheat the games, apparently. No, we are not playing because of that. We are playing because we feel like it, man. Yes. Addiction is bad, kids. Japan teaches you this sort of thing too. Anyway, upwards we go, and we have various games and facility stuffs that we can do here, and the black box is one of them. So what we can do is we can basically take 5 chips and the black box here. We trade away 5 cards and we get cards back. Usually you get the same cards that the same cards that you gave in, but occasionally you will get less, or you will sometimes get one different one. But it's a bit of a lame thing, to be honest. It's an interesting idea, but I've never really got it to work for me, so there is that. This is the trading thing for the Bill's computer stuff. We know how to do it, so it's fine. Over here you have coin combo stuff. You're a chubby child. Yes, you can get card stuff for winning 10 coins in a row. We'll see that in a minute. You've got slot machines over here. These ones take 1 coin, these ones take 5. We will see them later. I've only got 10 coins at the moment, so that'd be a bit pointless. There's a Coliseum thing over here, card dungeon. We don't really want to play in that at the moment. Basically, you bet coins, you do duels, you get coins back if you win, etc, etc. Yep. It's not impossible. I did manage to beat it fairly quickly, but it's something I'm going to do later on because there's not much point in the main game and I can show it off later when I've got more stuff. Of course. Oh god, yawning too much. I don't know why I'm yawning either, it's the middle of the day, but whatever. Yeah, we can do that. Playing the best I can. Yeah, you line up stuff and that's it. I've never been able to play the bonus game because it's never come up. Apparently, yeah, you can do good stuff with that, but I've never seen it because the slots are fixed. Basically, as we'll see later, what happened... Oh, maybe now, just show it just now with a save state. Show it just now, this is much better. So, you basically press down to play and that's it. And it does it all for you. So, yeah, and Rainbow Energy, unlike Dittos and other, like, random stuff that way, it doesn't count. You can't stop these yourself, so it's pure luck in all shapes and ways and everything. And so, if you line up stuff, then you will get coins if you get 3 of the same, but since you can't stop it yourself, it's just pure luck. And of course luck is not going to be with me just now because that's how it goes. Or is it? Are we going to get it? No, we are not, because the game is going to be a dick and is going to do that to me. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't mind showing the bonus game off because I've never actually seen it myself, but I won't be able to because the game ain't going to give it to me, as you can see. So this pretty much burns away every chip that you've got, and that's that. I don't actually know if you run out of chips, so we're going to see now. If you run out of chips, can we go back and get more? Because that would be very weird. But maybe. Yep, we can. Okay, so you can just get chips back. Right, fine. The other slot machine is exactly the same, except it takes 5 instead, so yeah, you want that. But we don't care. Yeah, requires 5. It's exactly the same. Both slot machines work the same, so there you go. You can get more if you win this one, you can get more, and it does look nicer, I think, very slightly. It's like gold and stuff. No, it's not even gold, it's exactly the same. You guys are silly. Like, really, why do your slot machines look exactly the same when one is more themed than the other? Are we gonna get something this time? Are we gonna get something this time? No, we are not, because the game is a dick. Yeah, that's slot machines and everything. You can't even time it, because it's all done for you, so... yeah. However, what you do want to do, when you are on an emulator at the very least, is you want to do this game, Coin Toss Combo. Pika, do not count this, because you know I'm not going to do this, and the text sometimes glitches as well, that's a bit of a shame. But, yeah, if you get 10 coin tosses of heads in a row, you can get a Mew card from this. However, the chances of doing that in the normal thing are going to be pretty much non-existent. Because, yeah, you can flip a heads, that's fine, you flip a tails, it goes right back to the start again. So, that kinda sucks. But you do get incremental prizes as well, so like I flipped 3 heads here. If I flip tails now, which I do, you're going to see I do still get prizes, so I get 20 chips. You can use this to build up your chips. It might look incredibly slow, but you can use this to build up your chips. However, what I am going to do instead is I'm going to casually cheat this, and I'm going to just go ahead and save state the crap out of this, because really luck-based stuff is not something that I should have to work against, I suppose. And yeah, that's the show of the game itself. So now we are going to do this with save states, because that's basically how it's supposed to go for me. If you save state before every coin toss, you can actually just go ahead and flip until you get everything. And hey, I'm actually doing fairly well here. Till that. So now save state, again, no, load state, and flip until we get what we want. I'm not gonna... well, maybe I could show off what the prizes are for everything. Yeah, you get 40 chips for that. But if you flip 5, then apparently I'm not gonna get to show 5, because whatever. I could load state and do it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just, because I've got save states, let's just show off what you get. You get 100 if you get 5. So it goes 20, 40, 100. I think it... oops, actually... damn it, I save stated there instead. God, I'm stupid. Can I rewind that though? No, I can't, because I save stated. Damn it! So apparently Visual Boy Advance, unlike ZSNES, will cancel rewinding ability if you save state. It rewinds up until the save state. Useful to know. Anyway, 6 coins in a row should hopefully be coming up now. Of course I'm not going to get to flip a single heads now, am I? No, I am. Okay. Yeah, you can see why I'm not going to do this legit, because really this is just too ridiculous to try and do legitimately. I just want to show what you get for every prize increment here. If you want to do it legitimately, go ahead, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you, but it's extremely stupid. I actually want to get a Tails here, so stop it, game. No, I want to get a Tails so I can show what it is. You get 6 in a row, you get 200. Oh right, okay, 7 would be 300 then. Hopefully. I'm sure you get 300 from one of them. Maybe it's 5. Is it 500 now? Yeah, it's 500. So apparently you don't get 300. Apparently I'm just stupid. Whatever. With 7 you get that. With 8 you get 1,000, I'd like to say. 8 in a row, 1,000, yes. If you get 9 in a row, then you get 3,000 coins, which we get to show. And if you've got one more, you got the grand prize, blah blah. But look on the bright side, you get 3,000 chips. Technically 3,000 chips is better than what I would have got. So yeah, personally 9 coin tosses of heads is the best option. However, if you want the Mew card, then you're going to have to flip 10 in a row. Good luck doing this normally. I realise it's supposed to be stupid hard to do, but yeah, we've done it! By the magic of save states, we have done it. So now we get Mew level 8 card, which is the exact same level 8 Mew that we had in the last game. We know what this one does, I hope. It basically negates all evolution attacks against it, and it can Psy-Shock for 10 damage. Very good store card. Quite the lucky player indeed. Right, so what I am going to do now is I am going to cut this video here. I'm going to do a whole load of stuff in an extra video thing and regarding this place, and I'm then going to restart this, if you like, recording later on and just progress with the game. So if you want to see the bonus stuff, then you can. If you don't want to see the bonus stuff, and believe me it's going to be quite long, so that's why I'm doing it this way, then you can just skip to when I restart the game proper. So yeah, meet you guys in a sec. Okay, and we are back. I have remodeled the Leaf Storm deck to just use grass types. You'll see why later, but right now just accept that. And we are of course using the Solar Power Venusaur, which I'd shown before. We are using Dark Muck because I actually haven't used Dark Muck much before, and I sort of want to, because it's cool. Replaced one of the Pinsir with Cypher just because Cypher's got no retreat cost. It's a little bit more HP, and yeah, Pinsir's a bit stronger though, so I personally still think Cypher is much better because of the zero retreat, but then I'm not using double colorless, so Pinsir's compatible and comparable. Lickitung for cheap attacking, and Dark Dragonair to search out my evolutions over here. So that's the basic lineup there. Trainer-wise, going very tanky with the Super Potions here, using 3 of those. because of Venusaur's Mega Drain attack, I figured I might as well up the ante with that, and the same with the plus powers as a result, so there is that. Other than that, I guess it's fairly standard by this point, so yeah, let's go ahead and go into the Grass Fortress. Because we can do at least one thing here, because we have GRX. You're not a member. No, we are not. We are also having card stuff, blah blah blah, so we can definitely do that. Let's go ahead and fight you! I wonder who this is. Yeah, so, Great Rocket X, Great Rocket 10, depending on what you want. I think it's just X. So yeah, we got no basics, that kinda sucks. Let's speed through that, get some stuff going. Dratini or Lickitung. Lickitung is obviously the better start, so we'll go ahead and throw that down. And then put Dratini down as well, why the hell not? So, he ain't starting with no basics, and I get to go first, so that's good. Venusaur, not quite so good. Let's see if I can draw anything useful from this. Super Potion, that keeps Lickitung alive. So, useful but no searching, so I can't really do anything else with this. I've just got to go ahead and get the paralysis. Because you know, this Lickitung is a haxy mofo, and it will just paralyze absolutely everything at all times. It's really ridiculous how that works. Anyhow, Boss's Way, he's gonna get Raticate, so it will evolve next turn. That sort of sucks. But it doesn't matter too much. I guess if you wanted to fight this guy with advantages, you would probably play Pinsir. Yes, you would definitely play Pinsir, but also you would probably play other stuff like fighting types and whatnot, but screw advantages crap. I told you, this thing paralyzes everything. Look at this. It's ridiculous. But yeah, you'd probably play fighting types if you'd want to. I think you need to make sure that your fighting types are not psychic weak though. Ooh. Well, Dark Persian's not very good, as I've shown before. It's just simply the fact that it has 2 energy on it now means it can poison me, which is not something I appreciate, but I don't think it's going to make too big a deal. And we will get ourselves a 3rd paralysis in a row, because this thing paralyzes everything. It doesn't matter what it is, it will get paralyzed. Oh no, he plays grass types, so maybe psychic weak? I don't even know. I don't exactly pay attention to this particular deck thing from him, because honestly he's not that tough anyway, so why would I care? Holy freaking hell, seriously, that is now 5 heads in a row. For me. Crazy, crazy town. There's no way I should be getting that much, is there? Hey, you are very, very useful right now, actually. Because if this poisons me... Also, he totally had... And it does poison me. Hey, everybody's getting heads now. That's kind of hilarious. But, yeah, he gets a poison off, which is annoying, but not terrible, because if I evolve into that Venusaur, I can heal myself off of the poison. So I'm perfectly okay with that. And hey, the first tails of the game. I was getting worried for a second there. I'm never allowed to have that many heads in a row, seriously. That's gonna mess up Pika's statistics now. Too bad, too bad. So yeah, the problem with Dark Persian is that it is basically that it does no damage outside of the poison here. So although he's poisoned me, big deal really, because he's not exactly doing much else. So that's why it's not so good. However, I can go ahead, use a Super Potion to heal up Lickitung, and then Grass Energy it. And finally, I can go ahead and bring out Venusaur, because Venusaur's power will let me heal my poison. Which is good, because now I don't take residual damage. And the thing is, because I'm using Paralysis here, I don't have to worry about healing his status, because Paralysis doesn't apply during my turn. Like, literally, there's nothing I need to worry about here. Grimer's cool. I would love to have like a switch or something here, but unfortunately that's not the case. So, too bad, too bad. I'm still gonna outlast him with this Lickitung anyway, so I don't think it makes too much of a difference. He's got a lot of cards in hand for being able to use nothing though. Sort of disconcerting. that he's got so much there and so little to... Oh, I don't want another Grimer, jeez. Oh well, I can heal off the poison, that's fine. This is why I like this Venusaur in a defensive-y sort of deck. Sort of why I've built this type of deck here. But it doesn't matter too much because 2 more attacks he's going down. If I draw a plus power he'll go down a bit faster. I don't believe he has nothing that he can use out of his hand though. Look at it, he's got 11 cards. Why would he not be able to use something out of 11 cards? That seems a bit extreme to me. Hey, there we go, there's the tails evening out again. Fantastic. So I guess this match has ended way faster than I thought it would, and that's sort of surprising considering I just swept him with a Lickitung that's doing 10 damage per turn. Seriously. That's bad, man. That is really bad. But hey, that is how the game goes, right? You don't always get to sweep with the awesome stuff, and he apparently didn't get Pokémon. That was kind of ridiculously stupid. I have no idea what the hell his problem was there. But yes, we are not surprised because we kind of knew that obviously. Yep, disguising, spying stuff. Booster packs! Yeah, let's get some booster packs. Team Rocket's Ambition. Very, very nice. I like your style, man. What are we going to get though? We are going to get Dark Raichu. Oh, fuck yes. It begins! Dark Raichu is technically not a Game Boy promo card. It came out as a thing in... It was like some sort of secret card in the Rocket set. I don't think you could ever get it from the original Rockets packs, but you could get it from base set 2. So, yeah. The thing is, in the real game, you flip a coin for this effect here, and if you get heads, you do... I think it was if you get heads, you do 20 damage spread, if you got tails, you did 10. So, the real card is probably better than this one. But this one is still incredibly good, because, again, if those who know that one video thing in my best deck ever, that it just kind of goes to show from there that it's incredible. And we also get a regular rocket pack. We're going to start getting a lot of these because we're going to be fighting a lot of great rocket people. We get an Aerodactyl. I think I already got this before, so yeah, disables evolutions, kinda cool. This Meowth is from the original game as well. Again, this actually came out in the English version as our promo card with the original TCG game. Except in that, it was flip a coin. Again, if heads you did 20 to the active, if tails you did 20 to one of their bench. So that's an interesting thing. Anything else though? Not really, it's all the same stuff. So yeah, information gathering, yes, they obviously use Dark Pokemon, and this is the thing with the second half of this game, is that conditions have to be met. And dueling rules can be met and everything else. So basically, we're going to be fighting rigged games here, and it's a bit harder to win as a result, but it's not impossible, to say the least. What have you got to say about all this anyway? Grass Fortress, blah blah blah, rules, Parker, blah, you gotta fight 3 dudes, blah, obviously, rules, blah, stuff. And what about the guys in here? Melissa, blah, yeah, we can't duel, whatever. Dark Venusaur, we do not have that just now, so yeah, it's... The trades that you get mostly from this place tend to be trade your Dark Evolution card for the normal Evolution card with an alternate artwork. I must admit the alternate artworks are pretty awesome, so I will try and get them, but Dark Venusaur is a rare card to get, so yeah, of course you would. So yeah, that's pretty much it from those guys, so let's go ahead and fight you, because you are sort of important. But first off, Minicom, message time, what have we got? Parker's deck. Yep, this thing is what makes this place so irritating, because the dude makes it so that grass types are immune to status conditions. And if you know anything about grass types, that shows in here, because Vileplume, with its nasty petal dance, is kind of ridiculously broken in a game where status conditions can't hurt grass types. because usually they confuse themselves, and, you know, Dark Gloom has a power that can confuse your active, but if your active is a grass type, it doesn't work. So it's an annoying fight, to say the least, but it's doable. We'll get round to that. What I was going to do though, I was going to change the coin, because I've been using that Pikachu coin for quite a while, and as nice as it is, I kind of want to use the Jigglypuff coin for a while, because why not, right? Anyway, this is Melissa, one of the grass people. Yep. So we have to fight and get stuff, and that is what we are going to do. Hopefully. Yes, he is the master of the science club, so we're going to fight and release him. Okie dokie indeed. Her face is way too happy. She is too freaking happy for this. We must destroy that innocence right there, because there's no way we're allowed to keep it so happy. I also like how every one of their peoples has got like Great Rocket somewhere on their attire. I just find that quite cool. You know what? I think that's a good enough start. She's got a lot of Pokemon down to start with. That's a bit worrisome. But I have a Grimer, and it's only a Meowth, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and trade away the Dark Dragonair. Yeah, trade away the Dark Dragonair so that I can get myself a Dark Muck. Because I would like to be able to set up Dark Muck quite quickly, and I think that's something I can do. So if we retreat to the Grimer and then Poison Gas, so we get Poison off on the first turn, quite nice. Because that means Sludge Punch will kill her next turn, which is pretty useful. Except she's got full heal, but Sludge Punch will still kill her next turn, so up yours. Venonat. Bleh. Of course she's using bug types, so really I could have used fire here, but I decided not to because of conditions in this place. We're gonna have to use grass types pretty soon, and hey, my window tabbed out again. How about that? More Lickitung. How about that? I'm gonna keep that in hand just now because I don't really want to put it down yet. I might need to computer search it for Professor Oak, so yeah. Sludge Punch, quite a cool animation, I must admit. It doesn't do a lot of immediate damage, but the fact of it poisons means it does actually do quite a lot of damage in the long run. And hey, a super potion, so we can keep it alive. It's quite good. Now, if I could get that Venusaur out, then I could block against status. But you know, I don't really need to right now, because she can't retreat without free energy, and I'm gonna also poison here, so she'll die in her next turn. So this is quite a useful situation to have. Discard that. I guess I'll just discard both Lickitung, because I can set up with my other Pokemon. I'm perfectly fine at the moment in that sense. And I will get myself a Professor Oak, I believe. I don't really need to use the Super Potion at the moment, and I might just discard it next turn. We'll see what I draw, but yeah. If I can get another energy, then I may just use it next turn. And although it's a bit of a waste, that way I do get to get a brand new hand as well. So yeah, more Venonats down, more Stun Spore. Stun Spore will get the Paralysis this time, so I'm going to have to find a switch if I wish to attack next turn. Which is a bit weak, but oh well. I get the knockout. I only need one more, like 2 more prizes really, so I don't need to worry too much about this here. And you know what? I think I will just go ahead and play down. Do I want to play down the Super Potion here? Yeah, you know what, I think I do. I think I'm going to just use the Super Potion, get this thing healed up, and then Professor Oak, hopefully draw into one of the 3 switches that I have in this deck. And if I can do that... Yes, I can. Excellent. So we can switch out to Cypher. Cypher has a 0 retreat cost, so I can go straight back out to Darkmuck. And she has no more Venonats down, so if I use a plus power, then I can just go ahead and get the kill with poison, which is quite good. I find it funny though, because we are fighting poison types here, and they can still get poisoned. It's pretty funny how the TCG works like that. I don't know, maybe the poison is just too strong for them or something, but aw, her face is like ridiculously stupid when it's that sense. Hey, poison stick, no. No, you poisoned me. That's not good. I'm muck. I'm the embodiment of poison. How can I get poison? Not that it even matters in the end, because you know what? I could just super potion it. I'm not going to, because plus power, up yours, sludge punch, for the kill, and that's game. Okay, strictly not quite for the kill by itself, but it will get killed by that poison damage right there, which is all I really need. So yay, we get victory against a girl who is now crying. Fantastic, that's the best thing. Clearly I am the person of highest morals over here. But anyway, Rocket Pack, we get ourselves another Rainbow Energy. That's 2 I've got now. Very nice, very nice. Not much else that's really that interesting, so there we go. So yeah, we get to open the deck, and Rick will be available to fight and stuff now, which is good. And we get the card, known as the Hungry Snorlax. I think this was also like a vending machine promo thing, or something of that sort. It's a really weird card. It's got more HP than the normal Snorlax, and it technically does more damage, but only if you take a few turns to do it. So maybe it actually does less damage overall, but it does it for fewer energy. What I'm meaning is that you place food counters on it, and for the 2 food counters it's got, you can do 30 extra damage for every one that you remove. So it does 20 damage by itself. Somehow this rollout is different from Golem's rollout. Don't know how that works, but anyway, 20 damage base, or you can do 50 in 2 turns, or you can do 80 in 3 turns. I think the best payout is to get 1 food counter and then use it, because then you'll do 100 damage in 4 turns, or in... what's the lowest denominator? It would be 6, wouldn't it? So you do 150 in 6 turns, or maybe not actually, because if you do 150 in 6 turns with this, you would actually do 160 if you charged up and did an attack every 3 turns. Of course, the chances are getting that amount of damage off is not really very viable, so who knows? Technically, I think you get the most out of doing 3-turn charge, 2-turn charge up for it, but really it's kind of pointless anyway, so whatever. And yes, returning to the Science Club indeed, we will have a fight when we can. So yeah, we're going to battle other people later, but for now this has been GamerCow playing the Pokemon TCG 2, and join us next time when we hopefully wrap this place up. So yeah.